I'm going to record on this. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday night free necklace call. I'm so excited that you are here. My name is Carolyn, and if I've not met you before, welcome. I've been with Park Lane for 2.5 years, but I've actually been in the direct sales industry for around 20 years. Gosh, I started, yes, I was really, really, really young. I feel like I really was. I was in my early 20s. And my sister started selling jewelry, and I told her she was crazy. I told her it was a scam. I didn't wear jewelry. I didn't go to parties, and I didn't know anybody. Click. I hung up the phone. I was like, I don't want anything to do with that. And then a year went by, and she was still selling jewelry. So I decided to go to a party. And I thought, oh, well, this is kind of fun. I enjoy social shopping. I liked the fact that my friend was getting free stuff. Um, and I just enjoyed, being with my friends. So fast forward 18 years later, my first company closed during the pandemic. Anybody know of a company that closed during the pandemic? So many, right? Mine did. And then I found Park Lane, and it has just been incredible. If you're able, if you can access the chat function here in Zoom and you want to interact, go ahead. Type a 1 in the chat if you have shopped with your stylist before, if you've ever gotten to shop the Park Lane specials, because that was the thing that appealed to me the most about Park Lane. I just want to quickly go over my favorite things about this company. And then at the end, I'll give you a little survey you can fill out so you can go into a drawing from a free necklace from me. And we just want to share with you all the amazing things, because you may be looking for some fun and some freedom, maybe some time flexibility in your life. You may be looking for some extra income and flexibility. You may be looking just for some friends and fellowship. I have found that this kind of a business offers all of those things. And what's funny is what you start for isn't always what you stay for. So when I started 20 years ago, I thought, oh, my sister hasn't failed yet. I should give this a try. And then over time, I made so much income. It paid off debt for us. It significantly provided for me and my family. During this span of time, my first husband passed away, and I was a single mom for a couple years. I'm remarried now, and life is great. But there was a time where this was our sole income. And but then I also worked it around a full-time job. I've just worked this type of a business around multiple seasons of my life. And sometimes it was more about relationships. Sometimes it was more about finances. Sometimes it was more about flexibility. During COVID, I remember going to St. Croix with a friend of mine for a scuba diving trip. And it was amazing because while I was there, I was able to do a couple virtual parties for people back here in Kansas, where I live, while I was in St. Croix, because we do a lot of virtual parties. So the flexibility is amazing. So a little bit about the company. They've been around for actually 68 years on the dot. We are celebrating our 68th anniversary today. We've actually been celebrating it all month long. Park Lane keeps rolling out all sorts of fun specials and free pieces of jewelry and good customer perks and stylist contests. But 68 years, they are debt-free, cash rich. They've been owned, operated by the Levine family ever since the beginning. The parents started it in 1955. The second generation purchased it in the early 2000s. And now their kids already work in the home office and are part of our design team. They do a lot of our planning events for our trips. So it is a truly family-owned and operated company. And they only keep 2% of the profit for themselves. The rest they pour back into the programs with Park Lane, which when I talk about those programs here in a little bit and you think, how can they afford to do stuff like that? I just want you to remember it's because the CEO and his family only keep 2% for themselves. So let's talk about the product. I mean, hello, it's jewelry. It's beautiful, right? If it's priced right and we like it, we'll buy it, right? With jewelry, no matter what company you work for, the nice thing is you're selling to a want, not a need. Even when there's a recession or times are tough and maybe we can't buy a new washer and dryer or a new car, we will still purchase a cute pair of earrings because they make us feel good. We're still going to keep buying cute clothes because it makes us feel good. And fashion is ever changing. And the fastest way you can update your look is by changing your accessories. So no matter what is happening in the world, women are still wanting to look current and they're wanting to feel like they have new clothes. This shirt is probably at least 7 years old. But because I put on this necklace and this earring and these earrings with it, I've never worn this exact combination before. I feel like I have on a whole new outfit. And that is what we get to teach women and help them do. So with Park Lane specifically, our jewelry is all electroplated with 14 to 20 karat gold. Rhodium is the silver metal that we use. It's in the platinum family. It's the same metal that they electroplate your white gold wedding ring with. So it doesn't tarnish or oxidize like a silver plating does. And it just lasts a lot longer. And all of our jewelry has an unconditional guarantee, which my former company, it had a guarantee, but it was like, wait a second, did you wear it in the shower? Did you do this? Was that a manufacturing defect? But with Park Lane, it's a no questions asked guarantee, and they will replace your jewelry if it breaks for any reason. I have a puppy. He has eaten multiple pieces of jewelry. Every time Park Lane has sent me new jewelry. In the first 4 months, it's been free. After that, as long as it's still in the collection, it's only $10 plus shipping. And if it's no longer in the collection, but it was in the last year, and he's only 10 months old, so everything has been within the last year. They'll let you pick out something new. Thankfully for me, everything he's eaten has been a current piece, and so they've just replaced it. Now, if it's been over a year and it's no longer in the line and your dog eats your jewelry, don't feel too bad. If you're not a stylist, just talk to your stylist. She'll do a party for you and she'll get you a bunch of stuff for free. But I always like to tell everyone our jewelry is guaranteed for at least a year, maybe longer, because there are pieces in the collection that have been in the line since I've signed up 2.5 years ago. And those pieces would still get replaced for $10 plus shipping. So our guarantee is amazing. We also have a wide variety of styles. We like to call it a full service jewelry line. So we have dainty delicates, like my pearl necklace. We have fun beachy stuff, like my swan necklace. We have a lot of designer inspired pieces, like my, now I can't even remember the name of these earrings, but that's okay. And we have bold and flashy jewelry. We have career wear. We really have something for everyone. Oh, Margot, that's the name of my earrings. And then it's just so nice because we have $22 jewelry, and we have jewelry that goes all the way up close to 200. But nobody pays those high-end prices because of our sales, which is what I want to talk about next, is our programs. Park Lane totally spoils our customers, our hostesses, and our stylists. So when you join Park Lane as a stylist and you're promoting this brand to your friends, they always get to shop a buy two, get four at half price sale. So they only pay full price for their two least expensive items. I always tell my friends, I think anything under 40, that's reasonable to pay full price for. If it's over 40, you should get that at half price. So they can get two small items at full price, and then they could get four $80, $90, $100 items for half price. So they're paying the same for their high-end pieces as they are for their cheaper items. And women love that. I mean, give me an H for hello, me. I love a good sale in the chat, because we love a good sale. And also for our customers, Park Lane does things called style drops. Look at this bracelet I have on right here. So our impression bracelets, we have about 12 of these in the main line in different colors. But then we have these exclusive colors that drop sporadically. And they are like, it's like the hot ticket for the week. And this is our mermaid impression bracelet. This has Aurora Borealis crystals in it. It's set in hematite. And the value of this is close to $200. But today, Park Lane just relaunched this limited edition color. And with a $40 purchase, our customers can get this for $35. So it always keeps things fresh and exciting. The last 3 days have been like off the charts exciting here in Park Lane because we've been celebrating our birthday. So the last 3 days, there's always been a gift with purchase. But let's just talk about a normal day. So all the time in Park Lane, we have the buy two, get four at half price sale. And even if that's all we had, people would love shopping with us. because we all love half price items, right? But on top of that, every single week we have extra perks. And typically you can bank on the fact that when a customer spends at least 90 on their full and half price items, they can get a $200 item for $30. So like here are some of, these are just a few of our mainline impression bracelets. But when they spend $90, they could get one of these for 30. But this week, because it's our birthday, they've been doing spend 68 for 68 years. They can get a $200 item for 30 and a $100 item for free. So what I love about these specials that they run is in my former company, I used to have to come up with specials. I used to have to go buy scarves or ribbon necklaces or just extra things, kimonos, and be like, hey, if you spend this much, I'll give you this. So I was having to invest my own money, buy this extra product, carry it around, pass it out, or ship it. And with Park Lane, it's built in to our sale. So every single week, our customers have that buy two, get four. And then they can, when they spend 90, they can always get at least a $200 item for 30. So I don't have to go buy a bunch of stuff. I don't have to think up a bunch of sales. Park Lane does that for us, and it's built into our marketing, and our graphics to promote that are made for us. So I'm not having to like create all of this stuff all the time, which is good because I'm not a very creative person. I'm a boy mom. I didn't have to sew costumes and do fancy stuff. So it's been really nice for me. And they also have what's called a Sparkle Box. I don't know if I have my box down here or not. We have a subscription service that your customers can sign up for where they can pay $24 a month for one piece or $39 a month for two pieces. And these are valued at about $80 per item. And they get this amazing matching box of jewelry every single month. And then we can show them pieces that coordinate it with it. So it's just a really fun place for them to shop. And Park Lane helps us with our marketing so much. But what happens when women find a brand that they love with a sale that they love? That's when you get hostesses. So what do women love? We love a good sale and we love to tell our friends about it. So they book a party, and when they host a party, Park Lane gives them $20 in free credit for every single order they get on their party, big or small. And as soon as they hit 10 orders, Park Lane doubles that shopping credit to $40 per order. So we work really hard at coaching our hostesses on all the things they can do to get to 10 orders, because 10 orders of any size is going to get them at least $400 free. They also get to shop at half price for items, and we make our commission off of those half price items, just like we make our commission off of the customer sale. That buy two, get four at half price sale, we make our commission off of all of that. And when our hostesses use their half price items, we earn commission off of that. Plus, our hostesses get a $200 item for 30. And when their friends book a party from their party, they get another $200 item for 30. So it just helps your shows reproduce. Plus, we have two $50 awards on every party that we can give our hostess to incentivize her to do different things that we know will help her show. So me personally, I like to offer my hostess an extra $50 if she has 10 people watching the live, if it's a virtual show, or I'll give her an extra $50 if it's an in-person show and she has 10 people come in person. Just because I know that when you have 10 real live people there, then their chances of her hitting her 10 orders are greatly increased. So I want to do whatever I can to help her do that. I might give her an extra $50 if she has three future bookings, or maybe if we're closing her show and I haven't used both of her $50 awards, I might offer her an extra $50 to rebook with me next year. It's totally up to you. In my former company, we had very stringent, strict rules on how we awarded certain things. And in Park Lane, they're like, no, here's all the tools you have at your disposal. Do with them what you will, whatever helps you move your business forward, whatever helps you help your hostess, do that. So when we give her one of those $50 bonuses, we just pay $10. That's it. So I love that. Now let's talk about what they do for you as a stylist, because if you're here watching, even if you don't want to admit it, there's a tiny part of you that thinks, maybe someday I might do that Park Lane thing. So when you are a Park Lane stylist, you have access to the most amazing fundraiser program I've ever seen. I just did a fundraiser for my mother-in-law a week ago, Monday. I just went to her Altar Society meeting. And when it's for a true 501c3 nonprofit organization, you can submit an application, Park Lane approves it, and then everyone who orders on that shopping link, then Park Lane donates 50% back to that cause. So last Monday night, I did a little fashion show at their meeting. We sold over $1,200 or $1,300 worth of jewelry. So they got $650 in a check. Park Lane is going to mail them a check for $650. And out of the other $650, they're still going to pay me commission. So I'm still able to earn income. You're still able to earn income while you're helping do these amazing give back campaigns with all sorts of different nonprofits. So I love that. We have not one, but two luxury travel trips you can earn every year. Since I've been with the company, I've earned a trip for two, including airfare to Key West, Cabo, Aruba, Hawaii, Paris. I'm really close to earning Ireland. And if whoever your stylist is that invited you, she's working on her trip to Ireland right now too. So it's so fun. We all want to go to Ireland together. But if you were to join, you could earn the trip to Ireland too, because we're only, what are we, like a month and a half into this contest? But your first 5 weeks as a new stylist, they give you double points for anything you sell, any recruits you have. So you could join us now and still earn the trip to Ireland. And they do it upright. We have 5-star accommodations. They cover your airfare. One of the trips I was on, they rented out a whole island and we had free massages on the island. I mean, like, when else in your life does stuff like that happen? Maybe it happens to you all, but it does not happen to me. So I love the way they do up these experiences on these trips. We got free jewelry on every trip, and it's just been so much fun. We can also we have what's called Rich Rewards Club, where you can earn over $1,100 in free jewelry every month just by selling or recruiting. And you can also be your own hostess as many times as you want. So yesterday I closed a party out where, I don't know, I think there were like 19 or 20 orders on it. So I got like $800 in free jewelry that I do turn around. I use a lot of it for prizes. I use it for like these free necklace calls and things for my team. But because Park Lane is so generous, you're able to be super generous with your customers and your friends. And it's really, really fun. But let's talk about how you make money, because free jewelry is great, trips are great, but you may be here because you actually need to make money. And everyone in Park Lane earns at least 30% commission. That is our baseline. Now, if you've been a leader in another company and you've built a significant team before, you could qualify for our direct appointment program, which I did because I was with my former company for 18 years and I had a substantial team. But I came over earning already 45% income, or profit from my personal sales, but you don't have to promise that you'll bring a team with you. But even the girls on my team that came from that former company that had not built a team before, who started out at 30%, they're making more here at 30% than they were in our former company, because women love to shop the Park Lane sales so much. And as soon as you recruit one stylist, you could promote up to where you're making 35%. And then when your team grows a few more people, you could be making 40%. So you can promote very quickly through our compensation plan, and you never go backwards. So anytime you earn a promotion, you do not have to sit around every month and go, have I earned enough to keep it? No, we don't have any maintaining. We don't have any requalifying. Once you promote, you keep your title and you keep your commission level for forever, which is huge. And we have tons of other programs. I mean, we get paid infinitely deep on our downline. We have no breakaways. You can earn a Mercedes car if that's what you want. If you don't want the Mercedes car, you can take $500 a month as a cash out option, which is what me and a ton of girls on this team did. I see Rayanne on here. I know Rayanne took the $500 a month cash. I use my cash towards our health insurance because I quit my full-time job and walked away from free healthcare because I was making more here than I was making there. And I would rather have the freedom and flexibility of working for myself. So you can do with it whatever you want. But I love all of these programs because you can double, triple, quadruple dip. You might just be trying to earn free jewelry, but those same points are also going in your trip bucket your Mercedes car bucket, and whatever other contest they have going at the time. So if you're thinking, this sounds pretty good, maybe I want to do this, let's talk about your kit options. We have 3 different kit options. I think the best one is the Boss Kit. Honestly, my former company was $1,200 to get started. Our biggest startup cost in Park Lane is only $439, and that is the Boss Kit. With that, you get to pick out $2,000 worth of jewelry. It gives you your website for an entire year. They cover your credit card processing fees. Everything gets submitted through the website, so you don't have to keep track of everybody's money. And on whatever you turn in by Wednesday, you get a direct deposit into your checking account on Tuesday, which is huge. So if you're thinking, Carolyn, I don't have $439. Oh yeah. And in our former company, they picked our jewelry. We just got this random hodgepodge of jewelry. In Park Lane, you get to pick $2,000. Who could pick out $2,000 worth of jewelry right now? I could, and I already own it all, but I could go spend $2,000 again. But we also have the business kit, which is our most popular kit. It's $229. You get to pick out $1,000. Still comes with the website. They still cover your credit card processing fees, all the things. Or if you're just wanting to dip your toes in and try this out, maybe you already own half the collection because you've been shopping with your stylist for a long time. You could do our basic kit, which is only $99. And with that, you get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry. So all of the kits come with the website. They all cover your credit card processing, everything. All of them come with the same amazing training. Whoever brought you to this call, her upline leader will help launch you, train you. We have videos that show you how to do everything, and we will really walk hand in hand with you as you figure this out. Plus, I'm not a high pressure person, and I hate to be the person to say this on the night that it ends, but because of the birthday week, when you sign up with any of these 3 kits, it ends tonight at midnight, you get to choose your impression bracelet of whatever color you want from our main line impression bracelets. So just talk to your stylist that invited you, have her text you the instructions, go look at how easy it is. It seriously takes like 5 minutes to sign up. You have an entire week to pick out your kit jewelry. The only thing you have to know tonight is what color impression bracelet you want, which I know may seem like a big decision, but it's not. And then sometime in the next week, you'll pick out your kit, and you and she and her leader will get together. They'll plan your launch party where they do pretty much all the work. You just invite people and you make all of the money from that. You get all the future bookings, and you get all the free jewelry just like a hostess would. So it is a win-win. And you don't have to marry us forever. You can just date us for a few months. If you decide it's not for you after a while, you can just stop doing shows, because the only time there is a fee associated with Park Lane is in 1 year. 12 months, let's say hypothetically you sign up tonight, in 12 months, should you decide to continue with us, you would just pay $100 to renew your website for the year. That's it. So if you decide to stop anywhere between here and now and then, you just stop. There's nothing you have to do. You don't have to write a letter. You could just stop. But we want to help you win the free jewelry, go on the trips, have all the fun. So here in a second, I am going to post our Google survey link in the comments. I meant to go get it before and I did not, but I'll grab it in just a second. It always asks for a keyword. We're going to make the keyword Ireland, because so many of us are so excited about earning this trip to Ireland. So when you fill out that survey and it says keyword, just type in Ireland. And if you're watching this on the replay, you just need to watch it by midnight tomorrow and fill out that survey to be in our drawing. And we give away 1 necklace for every 10 people that fill it out. So you have pretty good odds. We have a graphic designer that makes our pictures for us. We have a Facebook party template that's already ready to go. Everything we do is very plug and play, and we will teach you how to do these things all along the way. So if you could use extra income, extra friends, or extra fun, I hope that you will consider joining us, because we are having a ton of fun. A lot of us are making very significant income. Even more of us are making what I would still say significant income, but enough to pay for writing lessons for your kids, paying off credit card debt, whatever you want it to be. It can be that for you. And thank you, Rayanne. Rayanne already posted the Google Doc in the comments. She's my wing woman. I'm her wing woman sometimes. I don't know what we're going to do when the other one doesn't show up. We'll have to go find the survey on our own. But you can click that survey link right there. But if you're watching this on the replay, message your stylist and say, okay, I watched it. Where's the survey? And she'll send you that link so you can go in the drawing. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here and see if any of those of you that are here live want to ask any questions.